I can see I have a one person watching. Um, Actually, I wasn't planning to do the live, but I'm just testing my abilities to film something. It's not that much about the content this time. It's about just getting used to it, and that's it. Because sometimes when I drink coffee, I would love to just talk with someone, and I just would love to talk with someone and make some small training. Maybe we can help each other and basically share his thoughts. I'm at home. I was lazy and I wasn't kicking my work already, but today there's one stuff what I want to check. Yesterday I was filming video about the handles from Simon West, and this handle is absolutely unbelievable. But today I was willing to work some sets with this handle and actually try what weight I could actually cup with this handle. So like I showed on yesterday's video, Simon made the handle for me with like golden hands on it, and it's really cool, honestly. um, Alexander, привет. um, this handle is absolutely stunning, and today I was hoping to make some drills on it and actually try to max it, how much I could max out with like open wrist, open fist like that, and get that little bit movement, or at least even back pressure. So tomorrow I will show you really cool. I don't know, maybe I will even put the live, because I'm going to Essex. I'm gonna visit my friend. Um, I can tell like that he was my student for some time, and I still believe he is. But Jake Starling from Essex, he is actually really good puller. In 2 years, he achieved that what somebody can't achieve in 10. In 2 years, he had so many super matches. He won nationals novice on both hands, and I believe that's the only guy who won the national novice with the first attempt on both hands. So yeah, really talented guy. He suffered a loss in the last fight, but it doesn't matter. He will become back stronger. He will come back stronger. So who is there? Hi, everyone. Yeah. So 4 people is not that bad. Last time my son entered the chat and he was laughing. He said, "Oh, 4 people. So many people you have there." Doesn't matter. I hope you are all doing well. I'm actually lazy. I'm not at work. I'm not lazy person, but my guys who is working with me and for me just asking, can we do just a little bit longer? Can we start only Monday? I was planning to work all these days, but I want to respect their opinion, and they ask me to, can we stay at home a little bit more, because I know that after that is going to be crazy run. We need to start straight away 2 big jobs. One is a big driveway, and one is a project in London where we need to build 12 paddle tennis courts, together with a kitchen, with the changing rooms, with absolutely everything there. So it's going to be a big project. Good morning from Greece. Yeah, hi. I would love to be in Greece now, because we are in England and outside is -5. -5 degrees. -5 degrees. Yeah, it's not bad for England. -5. Of course, you're gonna feel it. I'm originally from Latvia, and when we had -5, like I never wear the gloves or hat in Latvia, even -25, -30. But here, when it's -5 and a little bit wind, it seems like there's -25 in Latvia. So it's really It really seems really cold. Morning from Albania. Hi, Albania. I wish I would be there uh, at least for one time so I can leave a comment. But I never been in Albania, and I still haven't been in Greece. But I was planning to go to the Greece. So what is weather now in Albania? Is it hot still, or you don't have a winter there? I'm really not really wise in this one. Okay, 20 kilograms. First of all, I'm gonna wrap. I'm gonna try to wrap with this one. So, like I said, yesterday I talked with the guy who is producing those handles, and he said uh, it's winter. Wow. So for me, Albania is hot weather. Um, Yesterday I was promoting him, but I didn't even know that is he still doing them. So I got him on the phone. Simon is still happy to take out his 3D printer, and if somebody wants anything, you can easily contact Simon West on a Facebook, and he will make handle for you and send it over. This is really good stuff. So this preparation I'm gonna do mostly for the hook movement, and for the wrist I'm gonna build only on this one because I can work in an open angle. So 5 people in the chat. What are you doing, guys, at the moment? Are you training? Are you driving? Where are you? What are you doing? What is your day today? How you are spending today? I can use it on the left hand as well. Don't need to even change it. I just use my left as well. Just woke up, work and work out. To the grab. Hi, David. Just woke up. Yeah, I am here every single day. Every single day. As you can see that I have taped my hand because, like I said, my radio brachialis is strong, but it's not fully healed. And after the latest sparring, when I got in this moment and I stretch it, I stretch a little bit here, the muscle. So I just put this one now on for 3-4 days just to calm it down because I'm still working out. I'm still doing loads of repetitions, even if always remember like that. If you will be in injury one day, I hope no, but if you will be, don't put the cross on the training. Work all the time around it. Just work around it. If, for example, you have pain here, you bend your wrist and you feel pain just a little bit, you can still work. I would say you need to work up to there, up to there. You can put the biceps. You need to all the time work around it to make environment for injury to heal, but to work all the time, all the muscles around it. If you will stop, it could go actually even way worse. Okay, just had a breakfast. Took my morning supplement stack and beginning getting to move for so long. Yeah, you know, I don't know, guys, what you are exactly doing, each one of you, but um, I really wish you to find the work where you're not have to get in the mood. I'm really happy with that because I used to be a chef. I was a chef, and 10 years I was cooking. I was working on a big ship, running a big team, and I was working as a chef in Latvia in beach restaurants. I was cooking on a grills, and I had a big kitchen where I was cooking like for 400 people. I was sitting in a sitting area, and there was only 2 people, 3 people in the kitchen, me and 2 helpers. So I used to the pressure and I really like it. And now I'm running my landscaping company, and I really like to do, and I really like to be under the pressure where I need to calculate loads of stuff, when I need to set up deliveries and all the stuff. I like to be under the pressure, so that makes me feel alive. If everything goes really smooth, I start to panic. I don't like when everything is good. I just started my life, buddy. I just started literally 10 minutes ago. Yeah, I need to take my supplements as well. I need to take mine as well. I need to take mine as well. So this is what I found. In a daily, if you can't drink your water, you can add this one, and just have a 5 liter bowl of the water, and you can add electrolytes with a vitamin mix, and it's absolutely stunning, um, and it's easier to drink your daily water dosage. Okay. About training block, with what do you mean? Block is that this pulley machine? What do you mean with a training block? If you can explain me. Completely follow training block, some training black and block. Yeah, if you can break me down. I'm like I'm sorry, I'm like a Trump. I didn't get this one because I can't understand what you mean with that block. I was drinking this, say, on good taste, I think. B&M. I don't remember where I got it. I just remember that I saw that on the shelf and I understood that I want it because it's going to be way easier to get the water in. I'm now started to following one guy, and I'm taking his advice on the vitamins. My hand is too big. I can't get it in. It's a problem always. I can't reach my creatine. General exercise like a bench press. No, nobody. No. If I would pull with both hands, definitely I would go, because that equals your body. That makes your both sides to work the same capacity. But I don't. I don't pull with the left hand. That's why I don't want to spend too much energy to train my left the same like right, just because it's there. Um, oh, it depends. With the water, depends. I have to regulate. Depends where I am. Sometimes I'm in location where is no way to actually hide and go to the toilet that easy. So I need to cut the water because I'm straight away I'm like a water boy. I'm just going straight away to the toilet after every sip. It's crazy. My system, my body works like a watch. For all these years, whatever I'm doing in the morning, almost in the same time, I would have um, toilet. I would have like appetite in the same time. I wake up almost like in the same time. If I eat, I go to the toilet. It's not like my body works like really like a watch. And if I start to drink water, I start to run to the toilet. But I would love to have at least six those small bottles at least. But it's nothing bad if you don't drink it. It's not that bad like they show us that if you don't drink water you're gonna die. It's not that bad. Uh, I'm gonna still come back about the bench press, yeah, and the biceps curls. I used to do that, but as I told you in one of my videos, I don't have a pec. Yeah, I have a Poland syndrome. I don't have a pec, so my left hand is strong statically, but when I do dynamics, it somewhere disappears usually. So when I did bench press, I went up to the 140 kilograms, and I feel the right hand goes absolutely smooth, but the left hand just starts, then it disappears. I push it with the one hand. I feel that absolutely the left hand is just keeping the bar, and then it connects again. So I don't want to put my body in a danger. So that's why I never play around with a big weight if I'm not sure. And the same with the biceps curls as well. I went up to the 90 kilograms, but then I felt that my right hand is actually lifting 70% of that weight, and the left hand is just actually is actually just enjoying the ride for free. So that's why I just stopped there. Okay, I will try to understand that question. I hear from many arm wrestlers about training block. I don't know what you think about that block. Before competition, they follow training block, training program, I think you mean, 2 to 4 months. Listen, all depends on your level. How high is your level, and your level here, not only on the muscles, yeah, because arm wrestling is very difficult. Morning boss, yeah, hi Sasha. Arm wrestling is very difficult, but when you get to the stage that you start to understand arm wrestling, you will understand that you don't need to be around those crazy sparring sessions no more. You can actually work alone, as long as you know what you are doing, as long as you know that what is going to be your execution on the table, as long as you are understanding where is the mistakes. So you don't, for example, you need to pull hook puller in the next fight, but you are preparing for the top roller for 20 weeks. That's bad. But if you know what you're gonna face, and if you are training for that guy, uh, you have to actually build for every single person separately preparation. Sometimes you don't need to add anything, just add speed. There is speed pullers, there is horsepower pullers who are gonna just go whatever with open wrist. They're gonna just smash whatever gonna take. They're gonna go with the power, whatever your technique is. They're gonna try to press you down. I can't answer on this so easy because if I would give you one answer, I would lie, and I don't want to lie here. So definitely preparation is really important. And but again, who made that plan for you? Is that made by you? And you actually do you understand what you are doing? That's the question. I'm back. Okay, you are back. Um, where is your next big work project? So next big work project is one is in a Beckton. One is in a Beckton. Owner got the lease for 15 years on an old Matalan shop. It's already empty, and he gonna put 12 courts of paddle tennis with 11 mil grass. It's gonna be cryo sauna, gym, restaurant, and we need to build that all from the scratch. That starts like literally in 10 days, and then and I'm doing driveway in Tunbridge. Driveway project, 120 square meters driveway. let's add a little bit weight. This is not, I'm not going for any personal records, it's just while we are talking. uh, I really like this handle, that's why I'm using it today. My mood is getting even better. So the plus was where that you can exactly imitate. Look how actually thick it is that I can't even close my lock properly. Those who are fighting in a lock, if you need me to explain you why lock is good, you just ask me. I'm fighting always with a lock on. If my lock is off, I don't feel that good. If my lock is off, I need to turn in the hook because I can't top roll without the lock. I don't like to top roll without the lock. So you can close the lock, you can pull in this handle without the lock as well. You can just put your hand, there is enough space to still imitate big, massive hand. All is about rotation. I'll tell you that like that. All is about rotation, my friends. Uh, I was thinking that there is millions and millions ways how to compete. But for example, for me, the most important is to get the first hit to get you exposed here. Yeah. And when you are already flat, then I'm taking you where I want it. For me, the changing point was when I started to heal, and while I was healing, I started to go in a hook. But never lost my huge pronator. My pronator is very strong. So, but I'm going in a hook, but I will never finish with a hook because my side pressure and my drag is not that strong like my pronation. So naturally, I'm going in a hook. I'm starting to pull you in a hook and start away going over the top. So I will finish in the lowest point with the top roll, which for someone who's gonna hold me here, for some moment he feels that he can hold me, but on the lowest point I'm going like that. So I will take him there, and in the end I will attack his wrist. And my rotator is 76 kilograms. My pronation is about, like, from the side I would say I can pronate 60. So I will definitely open your wrist with that. Even for Saturday, it's not that bad. Look, we are 6 people chatting here. Last time, I guess, was 15 on the live. But I know we need to prepare the ground for the lives. And I really want to give back to everyone who is supporting my channel. Because there is many guys in America, in Canada, which now are sleeping. So basically, I can't talk with them. But I will definitely wake up one night and I will do something for them as well, because I really want to talk to you guys. I'm almost trying always to talk to you in the comments, but this is not like in real life. I actually want to do something like where you can join in and I can see your faces on the screen as well. I'm not that smart still. I've never done it before, so I need to prepare for that. I'm not advertising my business at all, and I never did. And about 7 years ago, I surrounded myself with people who are not good. I thought that if I am in a big amount of the people, that definitely we will do the job. But I actually understood that the quantity is not quality, and I had many people, and I thought that if I have a big job, I need loads of people. We will sort out how to do it. No, I ended up with that I'm actually burning myself down, and 12 people team is not making money. I stopped that doing, and actually was making more money together with a one helper, laying tiles myself, and I was making more money. So then I did myself a promise that the most important, I'm not lying to myself. I will never do something what I don't want to do. Um, I will take care of my projects like I want it. I won't leave anyone behind to finish them, the really important projects. And I'm going to think forward always. I'm going to think forward about every single project, what can come basically in the future from any smallest job. And I will give you one example. I was doing one job Um, do I top roll a hook puller with strong hook or press? Yeah, you don't need to be worried to get in the hook. Running from the hook is the biggest problem of the top rollers. Top roll is really explosive, yeah, but top rollers usually they think the hook puller, listen, this is natural movement, yeah. This is not natural movement. This is natural movement quite, even in the boxing, yeah, when you throw the jab, it's really sharp. That's why for the hook, I would say they have like a little bit bonuses to go in the hook. So we are usually thinking, oh my God, he's gonna get there. I'm gonna catch him or I'm gonna counter him. Don't do that. Stay exactly like he is standing against you and drag into him when he is going in a hook. Take that hook. Take that hook. Let him land on your pronation and apply your top roll there. Don't try to run because in the moment when you run, he's getting. You are not having a power. When you're going sideways, you're not having power. When you go backwards, you're not having a power. In that moment, he is actually compromising your rotation, and you are in a losing position. Don't be afraid from the hook. Go in a hook with all your shoulder, but come out with a top roll. Yeah, and I'll keep. I'm gonna add about the work. About the work. Yeah, and I might promise myself that I will take care about every single job where I can see that could be changing my future. And there was one job. There was one lady, and she asked it to do the little porcelain patio. And when I gave her price, she said, "No, I definitely can't afford that. I'm like 400 pounds short," and that was actually the porcelain price. And she said, "I really want a porcelain, but I can't afford it." And I bought her that porcelain, and I put that garden on for her in the small village where she was living. It's like a new built village. I did 6 gardens in a row. I already made good money there. From one of those 6 gardens, one lady called to the friends to London and said that they just did the garden. She sent the pictures that the garden is amazing, and I went to the London's job. That project was about, together with materials, something like 26 grand. Still good profit, and that was really cool project. With a small like a storage shed, custom made, all fencing done with a nice cladding, horizontal with a light. Garden was in 3 levels: porcelain, artificial grass, and then was a porcelain with joints from artificial grass. Absolutely stunning. Then was a planter, and along the planter was bench, and there was 2 planters in the front, and the planters was covered with 3 millimeters copper. It was like stunning project. If I will find it, I have those pictures. I can add them somewhere. Uh, and then over the fence was living lady. Her name is Olga, and she is actually Ukrainian, but she lives in London long time, and she got absolutely devastated garden, absolutely like tired, nothing. There was just a field, and I made her garden as well. That was like together with materials like over 50 grand already. So, and that was absolutely stunning garden. There was a pergola with a polycarbonate roof, composite decking, next level artificial grass, huge planter from porcelain, gazebo in one corner, big planter for a huge olive tree. Like olive tree was about like 60 years old olive tree we put there. And then she asked, designer came in and put her trees, loads of trees. There was like about 25 different kind of plants in that garden. So that came out just from the one project. Imagine, just from the one garden. Let's stick to the plan. 30 kg. So I don't know the big difference, but definitely when the pole comes from the top, it's harder. I will try the same weight, but I'm gonna change them to see the difference. So that's 30 kilograms. I like to turn it. Sometimes I do it like that, and then I turn my shoulder in the end. Let's try. Is there a big difference? What is your plans for the weekend? Is anyone pulling of you? Going to some competitions or somewhere? Because like I said, I'm going to the sparring to Essex tomorrow. And, I believe it's going to be really fun because there's going to be quite a lot of strong people, and I can give them to work. I can test my hand and give them to work, and we don't work on a ready go because that would be absolutely wrong. But I believe that the strength difference with the biggest part of them is going to be, let's say, even 50%. So that's why I can give them to work. I can give them to pin me, and that won't cause me any damage. But at least they can feel how it is actually to get that full range movement. There is sometimes when I'm going to the sparring, when I see that there is no one who can match me, or even there is sometimes guys who can match you in the power, but you can see straight away that that sparring won't be healthy with you because he is with a big ego or whatever. It won't be flow. You won't get that flow. It's going to be like a um, like a nervous fight for position, and he will try to pin you. You will try to counter or something, and then you're gonna get aggressive, and maybe you're gonna start to pin him. And end of the day, you don't gain anything. Always give yourself the question after the sparring when you're just leaving, like how you feel. How you feel? Are you feeling like you have a big hole in the middle of your chest, and you just gave everything to everyone, and you didn't get anything back, or you feel that you learned so much today? David, yeah, I'm giving you a nice air kick. One more. Did you feel that? Hi, Claymore. UK Ireland Nationals. Yeah, UK Ireland Nationals. Many of my guys are going there. And hi, Simon. Yeah, yeah. Your handle is there. I decided to max out on this one. What I can do today. Um, UK Ireland Nationals. I was actually planning to go there, but uh, Roman, my friend, is going to the Austria Vienna, and I decided to join him there. There's a quite like high quality super matches, and I thought that I need to try. I need to try my power there. If I will feel good, 1 week before, if I won't feel good, I will go to the Ireland because I don't want to go somewhere just to have some fun. I just want to go to deliver. That's why I'm telling you always. I am listening my body. I will never. Of course, there was a moment where I was in a healing mode, when I was just healing, and I was taking the matches just to show myself how still bad I am. Trust me, not even one of those matches which I lost. There was about 3 matches where I lost. Not even one of those matches I was actually hoping to win. I was going and I was slamming myself, um, and I was coming back, and I pushed myself harder, and I understood that no, 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 this is not arm what you can actually win someone. You have to train, you have to heal. And I remember we was coming back home from every match, and me and my friend Eric, who is usually driving, and I always tell him, I said, listen, I did so good with the absolutely broken arm. Somebody would go straight in the hospital with the hand like that. I said, I did so well, so imagine what's going to happen when we're going to heal it. and he was always laughing. So now we healed it. So now we are going in around and we can deliver. So he enjoys driving now, because before he was always seeing my sad face after. 6 people have messaged you. Oh, that's not bad for first day. Listen, I wouldn't tell nothing if that wouldn't be a best handle I ever touched. But guys, when you talk with Simon, and Simon now is here in the chat, if you want to ask him something, ask him about the sizes, because he asked me a question about my hand size. But this is like, when I take this handle, it feels like absolutely imitation of like really strong adult guy's hand, but it's still really comfortable. Hi Bronco Billy. Hey, have a blessed day, buddy. Thanks for jumped in for a couple seconds. So 40 kg. So I'm always trying to first flex my shoulder and to make this area absolutely unmovable, and then I'm starting to load actually with a back pressure. I don't do here wrist first. I'm doing back pressure. I'm pulling the weight back, and when it comes, then I'm adding actually the turn with the wrist. This is not our main goal today. The main was actually to have a chat in the morning. Maybe somebody feels down or sad, then we can make his day a little bit more smiley. It's possible third print. Is it possible to 3D print 16mm dumbbell handle and be strong? Monigoto looking big and strong, but thank you. Thanks, Graham. I guess Claymore is asking that to the Simon, and Simon, you need to answer that, because I don't know what he means with that. Is it possible to 3D print 60mm dumbbell handle and be strong? A dumbbell handle. I understand what you mean. I don't know how strong this one is, but this, I believe, if this plastic is taken for the handle, I believe you need like a Olympic handle. The tiny one is gonna be too weak, even for the plastic. Even if you're gonna drop it, it's still plastic. But if you're gonna go for the Olympic handle, a dumbbell, definitely it could be very strong. Tomorrow or even today, I want to show how to build at home. This handle, I'll show you where it is. It's here. I will show you how to build this one, and spending maybe, I don't know, 10 quid, because I have done them before. They are in a couple of gyms where I was used to train. I was always leaving them there, but this is not my made, but I will show you how to do one at home. Simon, I'm not taking away your job. You can still print them. It's for the guys who can't afford to order something. Okay. This was what I was making yesterday, and I made two of them. And this one as well. For example, we need to ask Simon how much would cost actually to print something this size, and can you actually make some attachments for the strap? Because I have some ideas about the different handles. Those ones, everybody already have them and everybody is training with them, but I have some ideas about other stuff. For the rotation, there is one handle I really want to build, but I need to talk with Simon, because rotation is going exactly through the thumb. Usually we are involving fingers, but the fingers would need to stay out but they are just holding, and I want one handle which gonna come like you can put the your thumb in, and it's gonna be small plate where you can put just the fingertips. Your thumb gonna go through, and the handle is gonna be here, and actually the line the that belt is gonna come behind here. So then you can concentrate to use these fingers actually for control, to keep that little plate next to your thumb here, and you can rotate, and the weight comes not here on the top, but comes exactly where we want it. It comes behind the thumb. So the thumb would be going through the handle, and you can actually rotate. And we don't need it big, we need it quite small to be actually maximally loading fingers, because if it's something big, then it's easier. But when it's something small, you can easily work on to get those three fingers as well developing, because they're going to keep that little plate in the place. I still need to understand how to do it, but I will try to explain Simon. Maybe he can help me out with that. I believe that one more option. What do you think, Simon? If for example, how to harden, even if you make some kind of long pole from the plastic, what if after you drill a hole, and after that with a resin infill, you put in the reinforcement bar, even 12 mil. I believe that could work as well. Just fill with you know that two component resin. You put it in, and then nicely you put the bar in. And would that be something what you can do, or we can do in our end to make the handle stronger? David, have a good day. I'm gonna make maybe another live tonight, because if I will get all the stuff what I need, I will build my handle. Maybe I'm gonna make live, and I'm gonna build that handle in live. So let's add more weight. 45 kilograms. Starting to chat with everyone, and I forgot that I'm actually lifting here. When I close my lock, I feel like about 20-30% stronger. Oh. 45. Okay, guys, there is 4 of us left. I'm gonna do one more attempt, which is gonna be 50 kg, and we are already 45 minutes on, which is really nice. I wasn't expecting that first like 3 minutes I was here alone talking with a zero, so we'll get there. Listen, I have so many people telling me that they never seen the arm wrestling channel is growing so quickly. There was one guy who actually texted me. He said he is a really long time in YouTube. All this stuff. I don't even know how to describe it, because I'm really not good in all this. My wife is a smart lady in all this stuff, but I don't know. I was looking for a long time how to put the live on. So I got the comment from him that there is more than 200,000 arm wrestling channels. 200,000 channels. And he said that my channel is actually one of the fast growers channels he ever seen. Like, if we don't take it generally that it's attached to some big puller like Devon, or some organization like East versus West, it's attached to my shed, no one else, and I don't promote it nowhere. I just drop it in a Facebook group and that's it. So he commented that this channel is one of the fastest growing channels he ever seen. So, which is really good because without your support, I wouldn't be able to actually get those numbers. Because now, in roughly in 5 weeks, there is 2.3 grand of us, 2.3 thousand subscribers. Even if we take the slowest days, which is going to be about 30 people a day. There was a days when there was 150 followers. So if we take 30 people a day, 10 days, that's still 300. That's still a 1,000 a month. That's still a year, a 10K. He told me that he was building his channel and doing absolutely everything what he can and he knows. And he said he barely got 1,000 subscribers for a year. So yeah, I can be happy. So you will see look how big difference is. Now it's 50 kilograms, and I'm gonna use what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use just my cupping because basically there's nothing else. I'm actually I'm pulling with a cup. I'm pulling with a cup because this is exactly cupping movement. It's just an imitation of full hand, but I'm actually pulling with a cup. There's 50 kilograms. I'm pulling with a cup. Yeah, the cup is getting that weight closer. If I would just at least turn, look, I'm going to turn it in here. Yeah, so already in this position, it's absolutely different. Yeah, I can pull it already. So that's why it's a big difference actually how you position your hand. For me, the cupping comes first, and this movement, what I showed you, the dragging already comes second. The cupping is actually the smallest movement in arm wrestling. Smallest. Cupping is just to hit, just to get you a little bit closer. That's it. It doesn't work for me nowhere else. No, absolutely nowhere else. And actually now I understood that I am cupping with the lower three fingers. I don't cup in my cupping. I don't almost use the top fingers. For me, cupping is like this kind of movement when I'm hooking you here. This is my dragging. I'm dragging like a little bit over the center. I'm getting you a little bit over the center, and only when my body feels that I actually win that little drag, the next one is going, my hand goes like that. So the first is there, it goes there, and then straight away it turns. And when it turns, it actually gives you this. When I turn my hand, it actually gives you a pronation, a hit. So when I attack my opponent's pronator, then already is my back pressure working. Imagine how many small stuff is actually happening in that half second. The first is dragging, then is rotation, and only when those two works, I actually add my back pressure. And when you feel the back pressure is here, you already straight away add the side pressure and rotation over the top. Seems like very easy, but actually very difficult. Because separately we can make those movements quite easily, but to blend them together, it's hard. And actually, the guy who will be trained to take you down, he will basically study you. He will try to study you, but remember, don't change sometimes your style because somebody studies you. Just polish it even more devastating, and that's it. Don't change your style. You don't need to change your style. Look, there's many pullers who pulls in a one style. The biggest example is Tarasitis. Yeah, he will never change his style for someone. No, he can adapt it a little bit, but he will never change his style. Make it stronger, make it more fast, and you will win anyway. Of course, the big difference is when you are not fast, when you need to counter, when you need to absorb the hit, then you need to think already differently. You can't just catch what you know. I really don't like when people say, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. Usually 99.9% those people are those who are leaving the competition first two rounds. They are losing, they are in the car, they said that fuck, he was so fast. I couldn't catch him. Don't catch anyone. Counter, yes, but catching, no, you can't catch anyone. And the counter as well. Imagine that if you know you won't be able to go first, you have to still apply strong movement, or that's huge back pressure, or that's for example, the easiest how to explain that is a target. Imagine that your hand is target. Your hand is target for someone. He's looking at your hand and he knows what he's gonna do. He knows, oh, this is exactly where I'm gonna hit. So you put your hand, he's targeting, for example, your wrist. On a ready go, if you are not sure that you can go sideways and take him down, take your wrist away. Take away a target from the line of attack, but don't just take it away. Until you take it away, you drag it back, for example. That would be your ready go. You take it, boom! Not just take it away. He will land there anyway, and you will catch him. But what you're gonna do next? You need to make your basically your ready go is gonna be just to the negative side, and until you get him here, you try to attack, or you get him towards yourself, and then you attack with all your body weight. But like I said, like if you can't take your opponent down, then find a way how to take your hand off from the line of attack, because you definitely know where he's gonna attack. Top roller gonna land nicely in your fingers. Sometimes exactly you are giving to your opponent that connection. You are actually grabbing him so nicely with your nice cupping, and you are taking him exactly where he's strong. For example, if you will grab me low here, I will drag you so badly with my back pressure. But if you will take your fingers off from my wrist and gonna put them high, I will go backwards and I will compromise my riser. Because always remember, cupping and back pressure is gonna be always stronger than a riser. Always. Cup and back pressure is stronger more than a riser. So if you put your hand high and your opponent will drag backwards, he will compromise his riser. If you will put your hand lower, he actually can nicely drag you just because you have strong cup, and you're going to say, oh, his back pressure is so good. No, your cupping is very good. You are giving him an area where to land. Sometimes not giving anything is the best than actually to give yourself such a good connection where you feel really good. Don't give them anything, and they won't be able to fight. Give him 11. No, no, no. I don't need 11. Listen, guys, I have my journey. I have my journey, and I have my guy who is supporting me, which is Paul Maiden. He is giving me matches. He is actually very honest about that, and I really respect him for doing this because I'm not English. I entered his organization as a Latvian guy who is telling that straight away that I'm injured, so give me something. I never declined at any match, but I told straight away that I'm gonna come, I'm gonna pull, but I'm not that who I can be actually. And he was still giving me the matches, and still he was one of the, maybe my wife, me, and him knew that actually that I can do way more than actually I'm showing. And only when my arm started to heal, I started to deliver. And when I started to deliver, then people started to absolutely change their mind. They started to text me, support me, invite me everywhere, and everything suddenly was absolutely fine. When you are losing, nobody needs you. That's absolutely normal. I'm not surprised. Who wants to surround him with losers? No one. Everybody likes strong people, successful people, and it's all. It's not their business that you are injured or something. You can tell that, but 99.9% don't give a fuck, and they don't have to. We don't have to. We don't have to care about others. We can be nice. We can care. We can help, but we don't have to. This planet and this life is such a jungle where everybody is eating everyone alive. If you will start to care about everyone, um, they're gonna take you as a weak person. They're gonna eat you even faster. There is some people that you need to help, of course. I don't like somebody who's been bullied or somebody um, who is struggling. You can't help everyone. That's why, like, if you start helping, you can't just help like one and other guy you're not helping. So you need to understand exactly what you are doing. That's why I'm helping. We are, my wife, we are helping dogs. We are healing dogs in Turkey. We have dogs at home and we have dogs there, and we are helping dogs because we can't help all people, but we can help some dogs who are struggling. But still, like you see in the comments, you are commenting a lot. You are leaving me so much comments. You are leaving me so many messages. If you will go through all my YouTube channel, there's maybe like 10 messages which is not answered, or I'm trying honestly, I'm trying hard to give everyone answers. Do you know Arsen Liliev? Yeah, I know Arsen. I don't know him personally. I know him, yeah. And he's one of the guys who is showing you that you can top roll in a deepest position. He was always top rolling, and he was top rolling from the hook, which is one of the most amazing styles, which I really respect because um, in many gyms, in many places, they are growing you. The top roll is basically movement where you are attacking your opponent's fingers. False. Top roll is actually rotation in any position. It could be in a dragging position, it could be in a sideways position, it could be over the top. It's rotation. There is nothing to do about fingers. Fingers is just the easiest way, because to get in the hook, it's tricky, it's risky to get in a hook. Nobody wants to be in a hook with a hook puller if you are not proper hook puller. But if you go in the hook with your pronation on, you are stronger than a hook puller. Where is the problem? Hook puller wants to put you like that, and when you go in a hook with him, you are getting his hit. He gets you flat, and even if you get in a hook, you are giving your pronation away. And then you're gonna say, Otto is talking bullshit. I just went in a hook and I feel terrible. You have to train to get in a hook like that, sideways. Not here, but sideways. Look at my pronation. Yeah, my biceps is fully connected to my forearm. When I would go in a classic hook, look, my biceps goes up. Yeah, but in here, nothing changes. My biceps is still connected. All this junction is strong. I'm going in a hook like that. My pronator is fully on. The hook puller is landing on my bone. Otherwise, if I will do the same turn like him, I'm actually compromising my own pronation, and he will land on me, and he will eventually open my biceps. He will eventually stretch me like that, and that's it. So, for the top rollers, you have to master your hook to be able land in the hook with all your pronation on. I don't think there is a secret of his back pressure. There is a secret that he did everything right. Rotation is the secret, buddy. If you don't do rotation, you won't be able to apply any back pressure. Here, I am strong, yeah? And imagine now, I turn my hand here, I'm even more stronger. You will start to pull your back pressure, you will shit yourself. But until you will apply good rotation hit, it's the same like you are turning key and opening the door. You turn the key and you shoot out the door. If you will just try to open the door, they won't open. But if you turn the key, it's going to be way easier. That's why Arsen's the first hit, that's the key. That's the key. Because like I showed you as well, when I do this one, only then I apply back pressure. I have lost fights where I actually try to be so smart and try to work on the public, and I'm applying just back pressure, yeah, with no roll, straight wrist, and I'm hitting sideways, and I'm compromising my own wrist. Always apply rotation. Rotation is the king. Rotation down and rotation sideways. Yeah. That over the table, it's absolutely different. Yeah, you can do here as well. Yeah, but when like you maybe felt, when you have that, basically you are pulling, you are working with those fingers as well. You're not doing just this isolated. You are actually with those four fingers. You are actually pulling that thumb closer to yourself. It works like this kind of movement, and it works here, because look at my thumb there. For me, the most important, actually, long time ago I understood the most important is to build this muscle. This for me is separate muscle. I can actually squeeze it like a little biceps. Look, for me this area is really thick. This one, here is about, like, I would say 50 mil is about this area. So this is actually not that important. It's important inside and this area, because what's happening, look, I'm closing my fingers, there is already no space. When I took my, look, I will explain you. Look, here is this bone is wider than this part usually. Look, yeah, there is no bone, there is this junction. When I grab my opponent, I leave this bone out, yeah, and I close my lock under that bone, so physically you won't be able to get your hand out. And what I'm doing on a ready go, I'm hitting sideways. Basically, I'm twisting your thumb and pushing this down, this finger down. I'm actually breaking your thumb, like I'm twisting it. So, and that's all because I can put enormous pressure, just because there is so many muscles around this area. Yeah, look at this. In this area I have so many meat. I'm like, it feels, I believe it feels like when a snake is strangling you, just because the muscles are going like that. I have pulled many strong people with long fingers, but they don't put that pressure because there is not enough volume of the meat. That's why I spend so much time actually on the thumb. Tunar, you are giving me crazy questions. I can give you the same question. How do you think this year I will become a millionaire or no? I never see you are in real life. Maybe you are 5'1", 125 kilograms with 31 centimeters biceps. I don't know, buddy, how you look. I don't know your strength levels. You're asking me, would you be able to come champion East versus West in Arsen Liliyev's technique? Even Arsen Liliyev declined to come back to the East versus West when Engin visited him. So I don't think you're gonna be really successful there. Don't think about East versus West, buddy. Think about winning everything around you, in your shed, in your garage, in your village, in your city. Take out everything what is around you, um, and they're gonna find you. You don't need to push yourself towards the East versus West, buddy. if you will do good, they will find you and they're gonna call you. Um, it took quite a time. My hands was always strong. I knew that from the childhood because I was working really really hard. Just a couple of days ago, we was walking with my wife in the shop, and I was telling her stories how I actually was loading a hay in the where I used to live in the countryside in the village. There's like 3 meter long those pole with the spikes. With loading hay, 9 or 10 meters was a ceiling. We was loading three levels all summer. I was 12 years old. Um, the hands was always good, and but when I started my training 11, 12 years ago, I knew that I have already quite strong grip. I had already here like a bum, like quite already good form of the forearm, but I understood that this won't be nothing if I won't put extra effort. And I knew that if I will work extra on my hands, then I will look way better than everyone else. So I put, of course, extra effort in that and do it every day. Even yesterday, I was laying down. I have four different exercises just while I'm watching TV before I'm falling asleep. Tennis ball, small gripper for my finger, just one finger, rubber band, rubber ring, all the time, all the time, all the time volume, because our hands are working in a daily life as well, and they won't grow because that's how body is made. Imagine if you would all the time when you work with your hands, they would grow bigger, 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 bigger. They would be like that size, like you can't even bend them. So your brain won't grow that hand just because you are working with it. It will be strong and big, a little bigger, but they won't grow big. That's why you have to work really hard actually to overcome this system that you need more than you actually your gaining system is giving you. You have to all the time fight against your body. You have to show it, no, I'm gonna do this 100, 2,000 times, and after that, when you like break the cycle against your body, it will start to develop that area eventually. Like I said, in armor thing, it sometimes takes years, 5, 6, 7, 10 years actually to win that fight against your body. And suddenly, 1, 2 years, you'll become really strong. Your tendons are getting thick. You don't have that tiredness no more. You can go in a different angles. You don't feel pain because you pushed through, and you won the fight against your own body. Don't judge me harsh because I'm explaining with my own words. Always. So what? We're gonna put another 5 kg on the top. Okay. So what we should do? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 57 kilograms. So 57, I believe I won't be able to do with a cup no more. I can try. Let's try. I'll try to do them with a cup. There is no supplements to become an Arsene Liliev. I know for sure. Yeah, creatine and eat food and work hard. Listen, there is one secret what definitely works. You know that if you do, for example, any exercise certain times, you're gonna do, for example, 12 reps, yeah, 10 reps is just to warm up the muscle and get in the blood. Last 2 reps is actually gaining reps. If you finish before you almost black out and you do the last two almost redlining or redlining, you are actually not growing. So if you do, for example, 20 times wrist roll and you finish just because it's just get it hard, you won't get any gains. You get little gains. But if you will go now, oh, it's pain, I can't do it no more, usually you would stop, and then you do another 10 times, and the last time even half. Those last three reps is gonna be those who are actually making you strong or big. Otherwise, it's just to pump the blood. You don't do any damage. The last ones are always doing the damage. Good damage, I mean. So there's 57 kilograms. First of all, I will try to cup them, and then if we can't cup them, I will turn it in and pull it backwards. There's no way to cup this one now. Different story. So I believe that 57 is enough for today. I need to leave my power a little bit for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're gonna have sparring. Enes Turkmusun, you're Turkish? No, I'm not Turkish. Abi, I'm not Turkish. I was living 1 year in Turkey. You are asking Tunar, Azerbaijan. I used to work as a chef in Azerbaijan restaurant in Latvia, Shirkhan, and the owner of the restaurant was from Baku. Uh, he used to be a boss, the main boss of police in Baku. Now he lives in Latvia for about 30 years and running a restaurant. So yeah, I was a chef there. I remember that they never let women in the kitchen when I was doing the food for them, for the main guys. They was always coming in and asking all the women out from the kitchen while the meat is prepared for the men. Crazy. Half Turkish. I used to live in Alanya in Turkey for 1 year. So for those who don't know, I moved to Turkey for 1 year. I was living in Alanya. I even made my own club there, Alanya Arm Wrestling. We was running around and pulling everyone. We was in Antalya. We was in many locations pulling. Ferit Osmanli, Turkish arm wrestler, was in my team as well. We are still good friends. Now he's in America. Actually, I helped him to get there. I made him match in America in a high five when he was fighting Jordan Tsonyev. I got him a match, and then he got visa, and after that match he stayed in America, and he's still there. Tunar, are you talking with me or you are talking with someone in a chat? Because I can't understand. So this is already safe movement for me. So I'm not doing anything on the wrist. I'm not doing any damage on the wrist. I like sometimes just to or fully closing the wrist and actually imitating that drag, yeah, to drag bigger weight, because this is absolutely safe because I have full control here. 57 kilograms. Yep. Hand feels good. Look, I did just one exercise today, and even now I have good development, good pump. We're working hard this morning. So I guess for the big big part is gonna be it for today. Um, I don't see where is my band. There is my band. Okay. When I will plan to go to Azerbaijan, I need to set it up properly. I can't just go for the kebab. I need to make it as a proper journey. Maybe some competition or something. I like Azerbaijan people. I have many friends. I used to have one guy. He was actually the son of the owner. He was son of the owner, and that place where I was working at, there was actually quite a lot of fighting going on. And every Friday after work, I was staying there just to help them to deal with the guys who are getting out of control. And I remember the owner's son was always fighting with me together against absolutely crazy guys. He was a nice guy. I remember once we was fighting against about 7 people and he broke his arm. He was really nice guy, but very friendly, nice. So I'm finishing just my today's live and today's workout with a band work. I don't always do with a band some kind of movement. Boom, 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 boom. Uh, Storas, greetings from Lithuania. Hi to Lithuania. Very low sound volume. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't know what's going on. I have charged them fully and I have really good look. It's full. And I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening, and they are good quality DJI, and all the time there is some kind of problem. I don't know why. No one can hear me properly. Sometimes it connects to the phone very well, and sometimes it doesn't connect to the phone at all. And it's really hard to understand what's going on. Tell me, do you hear me better now? Is it better now? Yeah, now you can see it connected. Even the light is on. I don't know why it's disconnected. J Bay, buddy, you need to contact Simon West on a Facebook. Yesterday, after I made the video, I actually called him and I said sorry that I was doing that without your noticing, but I'm making video about your handles because I really love them and I need to give you back when I have a chance now to show it to the many people. So yeah, you don't need to actually order golden if you don't want, but if you want, the channel name is Pin Unfiltered and my nickname is Golden Hands. So if you want, you can ask Simon to give you exactly the same like I have, golden color and golden hands, or you can ask him Pin Unfiltered or Golden Hands, whatever you want. But Simon West is the guy. He said already a couple of people texted him and he was really happy for that. If you can't find him, then text me on the Instagram privately and I will try to hook you up with him. But I believe you will find him in my friends on a Facebook, because there is no link. He works privately. He would just take your order, and that's it. He's not making that as a business, guys. That's not his main job, because it's very hard actually in the UK to survive from the handles. But yesterday I told him now, when I have a chance to talk with so many people, I would love to show them what he's doing. And yeah, if you have any ideas what you want to make, anything what you want to print, you can ask him and he will make that happen. It's not that he has a huge list of handles and you need to choose. You can show him any handle, or even if you have a 3D, some kind of sketch or something, or your ideas, you can easily ask him and he will help you out with that. And I'm telling you again, my row here won't change the price because I'm not making any profit from that. I'm not making profit from selling any handles. It's, you know, in the level where I am and where I want to be, it's of course we all need to make money, and I believe one day maybe I will make some money from the YouTube because I'm spending loads of time and effort here. But that's not gonna be just asking you to go to buy some handles from someone and then asking him to pay me. That's not about me. I never ask anyone, not even one penny, and I don't owe anyone, not even one penny. So that's why I can sleep well. If I will make some money, I will maybe make my own handles, so my own, I don't know, Pin Unfiltered, some kind of merch. But at the moment, contact Simon and ask him for some handles, and he's gonna make them for you. My hands are tired, but I still want to do this one because I haven't done it for so long time. I'm gonna film separately, absolutely separate, live for this machine, because this machine is a pure gold. This machine have healed so many people's tennis elbow and golfer's elbow. You can't even imagine. Seems like not possible, but this machine is healing hands. Just because I will explain you. Originally, this junction outside and this junction inside is very small muscle and very tiny tendons. They are not very strong. And when we start to do arm wrestling, or first of all, these dragging movements, all the pressure goes here, yeah? All these rotation movements, all the pressure goes there. Press movements, pressure goes there again. So if we don't prepare those areas for that kind of pressure, then 99.9% of the armsters are having a tennis and the golfer's elbow. 99% of them. I had them as well. And which is really funny, people who bought or started to work on the side pressure machines in the right way, they called me. I really know about 5 people. Honestly, I know 5 people who called me and said, Otto, I don't know how to explain that, but my pain in the tendons are gone. My elbow pain is gone. He said I was walking 6 years with elbow pain. It's gone. This festival develops blood where you usually won't have it because you don't do that pressure, and it grows quite quickly. I don't know how to explain that. Many of you definitely way smarter in this and they can explain that way better, but I will train rotator with the belt over the wrist you shown, but for me it didn't work. The belt always wasn't doing, was going down. I'll try to explain you, buddy. I will try to explain you. It's really important to have that belt on the actually on the wrist, not in the hand. So I don't know why it happened to you, but look, sometimes you need to turn your hand in a hook position. Look, I'm putting it there, yeah, and grabbing with this finger and even closing my hand like lock, yeah. So it comes from the side, or you can make it a little bit more back. Imagine that there is 12 o'clock, side would be 3 o'clock, you can make it from 2 o'clock, yeah. I'm putting it, and close your hook. Close your hook. Don't be afraid to close your hook because you're gonna have the same effect. Look, I put it straight, and I'm closing my hook. I'm grouping all my body, leaning to the left side, and now imagine you have closed the hook, and you are now supinating down. This is rotation. This is what you need. You can keep it here, hold it there as well. I hope this helps. This is a rotation which is a, I can see Jānis Amoliņš, Latvian armor, yesterday was filming the video about exactly the same. He calls that negative top roll or something like that. Yeah, negative top roll he called it. This is not negative top roll, this is a negative rotator for me. Because I will explain you one more time. Rotation here is good, but rotation starts from here. Rotation starts where we are losing fully rotator and fully winning it. And to be able to defend yourself, you need that go as well. You can't just go there, you need to go here as well. And this needs to be strong, because otherwise, if you have open and on in the center when somebody will attack you, you will always go to the open position. You have to show your body where is the center, and you need to grow exactly the center for yourself. So this would be the fight mode, yeah? And from here, you actually are building up that missing spot. It's not just like you're gonna, on a hook fight, you're gonna put your hand and it's gonna work. No. In the hook, when you know that you are not able to attack first, all you're gonna do is you're gonna exactly on a ready go, you're gonna rotate in the hook, but you will have at least that little go strong.
it won't be that easy to get you down, because I have, like I said, I have pull guys who can do 200 kilograms press. They can do loads of stuff, and then you take his hand, just rotate it with the lower two fingers, and he's gone, because the negative rotator is not working, and they never train that even. It's tricky movement. It's not nice. I can tell you straight away. And this actually, I will share. It's not like I'm just making up everything myself. I'm sharing with the stuff which is actually working. Long time ago, when I was in Turkey, I was in a world championship in Turkey just as a visitor, and I spent a couple of days together with Daniel Prokopchuk. And we talk a lot about many situations, and he was as well one of those who was showing similar exercise, which is like to make defense stronger, because this is, look, it's a small movement, and actually, if many of you will now understand, imagine that you are actually setting up on a ready go, yeah, and somebody is all the time like having this one on you. And they turn your hand, and it's not easy actually to turn it back, because there is almost no power in this small movement. It's a really small movement, but that small movement is making you feel or comfortable or absolutely not comfortable, because when you grip up, when somebody actually turns this little bit in and you are not able to turn it back, you feel really devastated, because you just lost about 20-30% of your setup. You are not able to get it back. Your wrist is still straight, and his wrist is straight as well. So you know that if you won't fight for your position, then the referee is just gonna give ready go, and you're gonna lose, because when he turns like that, he just needs just a little bit and you are fucked already. So that's why you need to have this rotator to fight all the time for your position. Until he turns, you know you turn it out. Turns it, turn you out. When you will feel that you can actually dominate here and get exactly what you want, you will feel way much better, because on a setup you need to be able to fight for your position. You need to be able to show them, no, this is how I want to pull, and this is how I'm going to set up. Otherwise, the smarter and stronger pullers is going to always abuse you. They're going to take one very popular stuff as well, what people do. They dominate. They come and they put the hand like they feel comfortable. And if you are not that experienced, first of all, you like respect your opponent, and you don't know actually what to do, and you are taking what's left. Never agree on what's left. If you had a plan in what position you want to start, do whatever to start like that. If you can't get that position like that, just go for a referee's grip. Because usually, if I will, for example, I want to smash you sideways diagonally here, for example, let's say, yeah. High from UK to the New Zealand. If I would like to take you sideways here and diagonally, yeah, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my hand here. Look, straight. Everything is legal. What you gonna do? You're gonna grab your hand behind me, and you will try to turn it out. I will just turn it in back, and I won't move. I will stand still. So the ref won't tell anything, because I'm not moving. You will try once, you will try another time. Okay, it is what it is. I'm gonna take what's left. You're gonna grab behind me. Behind me, that means, look, behind me you are giving already almost half or even more rotation away. I'm gonna just hit a little bit there, and your rotation is away fully. Just because you don't have ability to turn this little bit to fight for your position, because I'm gonna stand still. Always remember that if one is gonna stand still, you won't get ref's grip. In many ways, I can see that there is not fair refereeing, because if one start to do these wanking movements, then they straight away gives the ref grip, even if other guy is standing still. No, if you stand still, nobody can give you a ref's grip. No one. Because sometimes you're gonna, for example, put your hand high, yeah, or if you're gonna put even pistol grip, your opponent is not able to grip up. He will feel really sad. He can't grip up. You will put your hand like that. He can't properly grip up. He will grip up, but he will start to complain. I can't reach him, I can't close. That's your fucking problem that you can't close your hand. That's not my problem. Your hand is too small. You can't just close it. And he will start to demoralize all the situation. If you stay still, they are not able to give rev grip. If you will start to fight against him, like show him something, they will give you rev grip straight away. I have lost many fights, not many fights, I have lost many situations just because I wasn't fighting for my grip. Is there any Otto's rice what you can buy in a shop as well? Otto's training techniques with the rice. Yeah, they are effective. Honestly, I think I have strong hands, but they are making me tired so quickly. About 2-vector pulley, I think would be cool to use the homemade hand that we made for a high knuckle. Yeah. 2-vector pulley, like actually two vectors is always good because I have said that before a lot of times that you have to understand how arm wrestling works. If you will be strong going sideways, you're gonna build side pressure 200 kilograms. Yeah, imagine I'm applying here 20 kilograms. You go because you are strong here, but are you strong there? I'm gonna apply my back pressure when you're gonna apply your side pressure. Where is your 200 kilograms then? Nana. So that's why even training on this machine, we are training it absolutely differently than other ones are doing. Usually people coming on the table, they trying to get the shoulder behind. They trying to use upper body. No, I am pulling this one with a back pressure. I am actually applying back pressure already in this steel handle and going then sideways. This is the most dangerous puller you ever see in the world, who can go sideways applying back pressure. Imagine I'm pulling you backwards and I'm taking you sideways. If I go here sideways, I am together with you, I am on the center. I'm reachable, you can attack me, you can pull me as well. But imagine if I'm attacking at least even with a 60 kilograms back pressure together with a side pressure, I don't need anything. I don't need a wrist roll, I don't need supination, I don't need the drag, I don't need nothing. And then add a strap to that. Add strap. Straight hand, nice strap. On a ready go, I don't need to hit forward, I don't need anything. That's why this is genial. This is I'm not even selling this one. I'm not trying to promote even this machine. That guy is so good promoted that he can't even make them that much as he needs, because he made last time 15 machines and they've been sold in 1 week. They can't make them that quickly like they are selling them. When I understood how important is this in arm wrestling, if you want to be on top level, you can't be in the top level if you don't have a good side pressure, because side pressure is everything. I used to have huge back pressure and the rotation, and usually my fight was finishing here. I got you close to myself, and I understand that I actually got you there, but you can hold it, and I can't finish until I started to work with this one. After 3 or 4 months, I was looking at the matches and I'm applying side pressure automatically. Ready, go. I got position. Even I can see that I don't have a full wrist control. I don't even have a top roll position. I have just half of it. And the side pressure is switching on and doing the rest of the job automatically. but I will explain you how it works. How side pressure is actually our upper body pressure. How you can generate it? It goes through this inner joint. All this pressure, so I'm going sideways. If this inner joint is weak, what's happening? Look, yeah, that's what's happening. That's what's happening in so many fights. When actually you attack sideways, you are not strong in the side pressure, but you attack sideways. So many pullers does that. They attack sideways, the body with the inner swings and the hand stays there. And in the best case, they just pin you. In the worst case, there is that twisted bone fracture. So, but when you have this junction trained, developed fully, I'll show you how mine looks. When it's developed fully, there is something like an egg. Can you see it? The size of it. It's like a chicken egg. This all is a ball. It's a one complete ball here. This part, there's a big ball. So that means that junction is developed. So if I go sideways, my body follows. And I can deliver all my upper body weight exactly to the center. Before, 20-30% adding. Now, all of it. If you would look my last sparring against Vasily, you will see how big pressure I was applying just leaning sideways, even with the open angle. My angle was quite open, even like that, and I was still putting pressure. Even on the lowest point, I was able to put the pressure, and that happens naturally because my body is able to send that weight and that power through this joint. This joint is actually the main reason why you can add side pressure to the table. I'm just reading. Oh, it's so you write me so much. I just don't even understand how to training. I mean, at home with a pulley, it's really hard. Yeah, in the last message you told me everything. Your experience is 1 year. You are now running like a chicken. You know the chicken, when they cut the head off, the chicken is still running. You are running like a chicken without the head. You are trying to develop faster. I will explain you like that. Our body usually develops muscle faster than the brain. So usually the hands are more capable than actually your brain is about exactly the sport where you are. Or there is some moments when sometimes you actually understand everything, but you can't do it with your hands. And only when you will get that flow in between your hands and your brain, you're gonna become really dangerous puller. At the moment, I understand that you wanna do everything like from the book. You wanna pull hard. You wanna train hard. I need to take this call. I won't go. So, guys, my wife just called. I need to go out for the shoppings. When your body will connect to the hands, when your brain will connect to the muscle, you're gonna become a deadly arm wrestler. But now, don't try to do everything like everybody is doing. Don't try to be smart guy who is training wise, whatever. Break down what you have. Okay? Break down what you have. Analyze just when you are losing. Don't think about winning. Winning is making you lazy usually. Break down what you have, why you are losing, when you are losing, what goes first, wrist, cup, side, biceps. Get your chain strong. At the moment, it's not about your how many times you work a day. I can't tell you that because I don't know how you feel after your workouts. I can sometimes do workouts like 25 days in a row, every single day, 4 hours. At the moment, I overloaded my hand. I feel that it's getting tired quite quickly, but it's still strong, but it's getting tired quickly. You need to understand that it's not that difficult if you don't make it difficult, because it's cupping, it's rotation, it's this rotation, it's a back pressure. Slowly work on your chain so it's equally strong. Don't say everyone, I have so strong. Usually you ask someone, what is your strongest point? My wrist is very strong. If someone tells me his wrist is strong, I will just poke him with a back pressure. That's it. Or if somebody will say, like, my back pressure is amazing, all other stuff is not that strong, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna attack his fingers backwards and I'm gonna just smash him over the top. That's why you can't master just one moment. You need to be able to deliver your upper body weight to the center, and that goes only through the chain. At the moment, guys, I'm really sorry, I need to go. There's many of you here watching, but I need to go because my wife is getting angry and I need to go to the shoppings. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tonight.